Hello and welcome to everybody. I'm Vladimir Vlad, and now the next discussion is of the match between Josh Barnett and Ronny Marquez, the match that has already been scheduled once, and the match that should have happened. And I was so sad when it didn't go down. I was kind of very, very much frustrated, very much intrigued by this one. And when I saw it ain't happening, I was just like, oh no, man. Oh no. Josh Barnett was not allowed to fight only 3 or 4 hours before the match. And it was one of the saddest news that has ever happened, that has ever been active. And now, I already broke this down once, but let's take a look. You know that Josh Barnett comes from grappling background. He is IBJJF World Nogi Jiu-Jitsu champion from 2009 in Long Beach. And yeah, he's the guy who constantly goes to the ground all the time with a score of 35-8. Second degree black belt in BJJ, honorary black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu under Eric Paulson. And you know him from the early stages of the UFC, the MMA, the Strike Force, and the former Pride name, the former UFC name, Super Brawl 13 heavyweight tournament winner, the guy who won the UFC heavyweight championship against Randy Couture, but he was later striped due to failed drug test, the former Pancrase Open weight champion, who defeated Yuki Kondo, Yoshiki Takahashi, and even armbarred Sammy Shield. He fought against Mirko Cro Cup on 2 occasions. One time he lost via unanimous decision, another time he was TKO'd due to a shoulder injury. And at Pride he had some very, very strong results. He was defeated in Strikeforce Heavyweight Championship Grand Prix final to Daniel Cormier. Then he resigned for the UFC, where he had ups and downs, 4 wins, 2 losses, and he defeated TKO'd Frank Mir. All right, Nandor Girmina, all right, he has never been a submission guy. In the last match, Josh Barnett submitted Andrei Arlovsky in 2016. So yeah, he was a bad name. He was a real badass. But now Ronny Marquez, Ronny Marquez is a tough opponent. Ronny Marquez arrived to the UFC with a score of 11-1 with victory over Paulo Fido, and he showed some really solid performance against Carlos Vemola, Aaron Simpson, Andrew Craig. He was defeated to Thiago Mareta Santos. Then he changed to some other promotions, arrived to PFL. Then he had ups and downs. He was defeated to Victor Nemkov at M1 Challenge, but the problem at PFL was his vein misses, and I don't know how is he going to go in Bellator heavyweight division, because he has always been a light heavyweight, but in PFL, if you miss weight, you know that you simply can't have points. And he was defeated to Sean O'Connell, Brandon Halsey against Sigi Pezzalelli. He was just not in the weight limit, so he transitions now to the bigger weight class, and 19-7, he's black belt in BJJ under Andre Pedernera. So this is going to be a tough matchup to call, because Ronny Marquez is great on the ground, Josh Barnett is great on the ground, but I see one big advantage for Ronny Marquez, and that's his cardio, that's his gas tank, because Josh Barnett has always not been good in later rounds. His stamina, he has never been so high quality. The decision wins earlier, definitely. But now he has slowed down. He is not the man he used to be. His stamina is now critical. On the other side, Ronny Marquez, he always fights until the last dying breath, and he was mostly winning via anonymous decision. He likes to dominate people. He likes to control the center of the cage, and I believe this is going to be a great grappling matchup. But Josh Barnett hasn't fought for a very long time, while Ronny Marquez, he last fought in 2019, so I believe Ronny Marquez is in better shape, and I gave him the advantage. Though you never know, I doubt Josh will submit Ronny Marquez, but you never know. I mean, Josh Barnett is a good fighter. He might surprise me, but I'd give 60% to Ronny Marquez because of his great ground skills, and because I saw that he improved his striking game. So let's see what happens.